Are you sure we're on the right road here? It looks a little bit steep up here.
Yeah, it's just the other side of this very gentle hill.
It's all right you saying don't worry. It's not you that's paying the fuel bill.
Relax, Martin. This is a record-breaking truck.
Recently, Commercial Motor did a road test with the FH I-Save, and as you may have already figured out, its performance was outstanding. We asked the editor-in-chief if he could take us out on the route for the test and show us the conditions.
Well, I'm sure if it wasn't so foggy, we'd be able to see the motorway somewhere over there.
Lucky for us we don't have a thirsty one.
It is.
The actual road test starts in a town called Nuneaton in the Midlands and continues to the north on the M6 motorway. Close to the border of Scotland, we cross the country mainly on smaller roads with several steep climbs.
I see what you mean, it really is a steep one, isn't it?
So I think we probably need to go again.
Finally, we turn south and head home on the M1. The route covers 494 kilometres of motorway, 121 kilometres of severe gradients and 145 kilometres of trunk roads.
It says that the average fuel consumption for the test was 29.8 litres per 100 kilometres.
Yeah, remind me, what's that in English?
Well, for us, that's 9.49 mpg.
Yeah, that's right.
How does that sound to you?
It sounds phenomenal to me. I mean, you've got traffic, you've got weather, you've got some serious inclines like Castleside, but most importantly, you're running at 44 tonnes 100% of the time, and no operator does that. No, it's a tough route, and that's why we do it. Okay, so this is the turbo compound. Now, I get it that came in very handy climbing that hill this morning, but now we're on the motorway, where's the benefit?
Yeah, well, as you say, on the hills, obviously the turbo compound engine has 300 newton metres of extra torque, so climbing hills is much easier. It still works on the motorway as well if you've got the very small climbs that we sometimes don't even notice. But the engine also works in conjunction with some of the other software in the I-Save package.
Like what?
The biggest one is probably IC, Volvo Trucks predictive cruise control system. So that constantly reads the road ahead up to 2 kilometres in advance to tell the truck what gear it needs and what speed it needs on the climbs and on the descents.
Now, to me, this package seems like a no-brainer. It's going to save money, but operators are a conservative bunch. Are they going to put their hands in the money for this new technology?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason why they shouldn't buy it. And operators are starting to want to push the boundaries. They want more for their money, they want more efficiency, and they see the technology as a huge advance.
Well, we've left the motorway way behind us. Scenery is stunning, but the roads are far more challenging. And we've got the worst to come. Castleside. That's really brutal. Worst part of the test. And with that in mind, I think it's your turn.
Thank you very much.
Okay, here comes Castleside. Now, when Commercial Motor did the test, we just let the truck do its own thing. I assume that's what you're going to do?
Yeah, absolutely. We need to trust the technology. The truck can read the road ahead a lot better than I can. It doesn't need to concentrate all the time like I can because it knows what's coming. So we're just starting to climb now.
What gear are you in now?
7th gear, down to 20 miles an hour already. So, but the truck's really digging in, which just shows how brutal the climb really is. Speed's starting to increase a little. Back in the old days, this used to be horrendous with a manual gearbox, and you lost so much momentum. So obviously with this new technology, it takes all that away and does it for you.
This is exactly as it was in the test.
Just proves that it'll do it time in, time out, every single time without fail. We're coming up towards the final bend. So I'm delighted how the truck has performed in the hill climbs and the test overall, of course. How long do you think it'll be before anybody gets anywhere near our record?
Technology's improving all the time, but it really is an impressive record, so I think it's going to be a while.